already signs out there everywhere, so she don't need to make them. So whenever you get a request or whenever.
We'll make sure it's not on your list.
Yeah, we can run out there and see where it's needed, if it's needed, before
You're
she
out in the
makes it.
county.
Because there's no sense in her making blank, or making signs that we don't need to put up.
Just wasting material.
And then on the agenda is that legislative initiative resolution that we tabled last week. I got with the guy that did this, it's the same form, it's just that he gave me a Word copy of it so that I could add our certification statement at the bottom and place for a stamp. It's the same material that I've given you. I've got a bunch of copies, and I'm sorry about that, but if you have to sign one, but
Okay.
I've got to send one to each of these people. That's why I've got all these copies. Again, it's just it's an initiative, just a resolution of support. And it's that same thing I gave you. It supports us trying to get back to where locals get 40% of all this money, because we carry 40% of the vehicle miles traveled. So, passing all of these need to be signed just by her. You don't
Oh,
have to
just
sign
by her,
it.
okay.
Yeah, if you pass it.
Sorry.
Okay.
You wanna see my name, didn't you?
It's only on that second sheet, the rest of it's just.
Hey, you want us to vote on that right back?
Yeah.
Okay. I hate for you to waste all your ink, this thing may get rejected. Carol, would you support Joe's proposal to get 40% of the fuel tax money?
Yeah.
Is that a motion, sir?
Yes, it is.
Jason, will you second it?
I'll second it.
Thank you. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. All we gotta do is deliver that to the guys, money should start flowing.
Yeah.
If it was just that simple.
If it was that.
If it was as simple as the things that make sense.
That would be great. And I don't have anything else. I don't want to waste any more time. If you guys have anything for me, you can let me know.
Can I get these back to you later today?
Anytime, one, yeah. I don't.
You know, I've got such a long name.
Now, you didn't make one for, see, what road is it in New Columbia they got their homemade sign?
Probably State
State
Ridge.
Ridge.
State and Ridge. You didn't, I hope you didn't make one. I like that homemade one. Those are my conservative people out there. It looks good. Have you seen it?
It's pretty retro, yeah.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. I wish there was more people who took initiative like that. I see Lake Linda Road on here. What do you think of that little stretch being called Lake Linda?
Well,
That's gotta be confusing. You know where it's at?
yeah, that end of it's called Lake Linda, but then when you. go out
Around
on
the
other
corner
end,
is,
it's
well, Oak Grove or something.
Shady.
Shady, oh,
Because we put that sign up too. Shady Grove, and then it goes into Lake Linda.
yeah.
I don't know why they do that.
Well, I think way back when. Is somebody living on that little pond or something, or do you know? Okay.
Yeah, that's what
Somebody requested that stretch of
well,
road.
the guy
you know,
that was state cop lives there and has his wife's name,
Okay.
Dwayne Weatherson's wife. Remember him?
Well, we need to, give it to Juanita to get a claim, or you got a claim, or you don't know, or what did we do before, do you remember? You just did it?
Check, and it was, you know, I don't know how we would issue a claim on that, but I guess we could.
We did it, did you fill out the claim when he did those signs, or do you
Probably.
remember? You wanna take care of it, or you want him to?
No, I can take care of it.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna hand you the list then.
We did stop by and get all the stuff that Jess had. He had a bunch of brackets, he had a bunch of signs. That was part of it.
Oh, yeah, some of them was,
He had a bunch of
Good morning. Better than last week when you come in here.
Hmm?
It's better than last week when you come in
No,
here.
I had to shake Judy down this morning for
Shake down.
$2,000. Over here is what we have outstanding in real estate. And then county general's portion of that'll be 54,000, so that's all we have coming.
Outstanding, shouldn't be any outstanding, should there, or is it just not posted yet?
No, that's what we have not collected.
You're kidding me.
No, it'll be up until March, about 250,000 of that will go to the tax sale. We'll eventually collect the rest of it, but it'll take till February.
People just flat out won't pay their bills, will they? Huh.
So Judy did disperse this morning, otherwise we'd have had about $9,000.
You bruise her up, or you just talk her into
No,
it?
she just handed it over.
Easy, huh?
Yeah.
She didn't want to get roughed
Because she
up.
does the text week.
Oh.
Which is another question, if everyone's closed on
We're
Tuesday.
getting paid Monday.
Okay. Another question.
Which brings us to another question, there's the question of when you all are gonna meet next week, or if at all, because
You know what? I might be out of town next week.
Next Tuesday?
Yeah, do you wanna meet next week or skip it or what?
I mean, I'm available Wednesday or Monday or Thursday.
now Wednesday I will not be here because I'll be out picking up, so somebody will have to take, no.
Oh, well,
Well, I might not be here, period.
we got your, or what day next week would be available for you?
I might not be available next week. I don't know yet.
Gerald, you and I can meet if you want.
Friday, a holiday.
You wanna meet next week?
Yeah, Friday's a holiday.
I'm good anytime.
It's up to you guys. If I'm around, I'll show up, and if
How about
I'm
we
not,
just do Wednesday and I
will
can
not.
take the notes?
Okay.
That way it's, get it done with. If you can make it, that's fine too. Let's just do Wednesday. You all right?
Yeah.
Because Tuesday's late.
You got that?
Yeah.
You're invited.
I sure hope so.
A webinar, you know, disclose where you might be.
I don't have
After,
anything.
if I go and after I get
I
back.
said,
I'll have
other
to
than
go.
this, I don't have anything else.
Good deal.
All right. What?
See a guest to the White House?
What's for
Yeah.
additional tax?
That's all it is, just 2 pages.
So like 13, 14, 15 would be what it actually was, is that what they're saying?
Well, you know how EEI comes with this number 400,000? If you take this formula, or take all these numbers and divide it, they come up with about 411,000. But, which is irrelevant, they use numbers for some reason, of 13, 14, 15, and 16, which is relevant because the sales tax is not even passed, been voted on yet, the tax. But if you take future years of 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21, you can see where EEI is projecting it's gonna cost them around $300,000. You see that?
Okay.
I mean, this was sent out from Gilbert Duran on September 16th. The subject was 1% sales tax on Co. It was sent to Shannon Crockett. This gentleman here, his title, I guess, is, it says Director of Sales and Use Tax by Energy in Houston, Texas. I guess my question would be, if EEI was aware of this back in September 16th, why did they just let us know on October the 17th?
Did you get this from?
Yeah, this was forwarded to,
Shannon?
no, this was forwarded to me in an email.
Oh,
And then also, if they're projecting with an internal email that it's, you know, 298,000 in 2017, 324,000 in 18, 297,000 in 19, 294,000 in 2020, and 288,000 in 2021. I mean, this is from their corporate person. I mean, why are they saying $400,000 a year?
Sounds better with their perspective.
Yeah, and also, I mean, the big issue, I think to all of us would be, if they were aware of this back in September the 16th, why didn't someone notify us about it? It looks like it. What's your thoughts on that?
Hard for me to speculate why.
They didn't, they thought it would just fall through, or what? And you wouldn't hear more about it,
Something maybe.
you know?
So, all right, I just thought
Just more info.
it would be interesting to understand how, you know, how they've known since September 16th. You know, I mean, if they were
So
able,
if you,
if they were able to send this information to, you know, looks like Mr. Crockett, why couldn't they send this to the commissioners?
I don't, have you talked to whoever emailed this to you and asked them that question? I still haven't talked to what Mr. Russell told, was the one you were talking to? I haven't
Yeah.
heard.
Yeah, I
No, I have talked, I mean, some of their employees that I just run into on the street
Right.
questioning me about it.
Well, I mean, I just think if EEI is saying it's costing $400,000 a year, I mean, their corporate office from DiEnergy is saying it's gonna cost them around $290,000 a year. I mean, this is what the, says EEI generating facility additional 1% sales tax on co-purchases, and, I mean, it's broke down in the PDF form.
Mhm.
So I don't know why we're getting one number from somebody and a number from this email that was not sent to us.
I told you it'd just be speculation or a flat out lie, cause I have no clue.
All
Like
right.
I said, I ain't talking, I mean, other than employees of EEI. And they just questioned me about it, what I know about it.
Well, I mean, all I want is the truth. I mean, that's all I'm asking for, and I wish we had more time to get this settled, and it's just very unfortunate they put this on our lap a couple weeks out.
Well,
I mean, we've been working on this for over a year.
I was asked by somebody who lives in the Joppa Maple Grove School District if I could check into seeing if EEI could be exempted from that tax. But I have not, was gonna run that past you guys before I talked to Patrick about it.
Well, I just wanna make sure y'all have this information. I got it, and I wanna make sure y'all have it.
You were right in the middle of a hurricane storm, ain't you? You're the one that gets all the info. Are you getting fallout from this, or people just calling you, or what?
I don't know, people call and ask questions, just like they call and ask you questions, I'm sure.
I didn't know if they was griping at you or what's. We're just giving you info.
Some gripe, some give me a phone, I mean, it's a call away.
I guess it matters, does it? They're just gonna do what they do.
bids submitted in duplicate will be received by noon on October 31st. Superman Square. Bids will be publicly opened and read aloud at the first regular scheduled meeting. Massac County
Randy.
Commissioners following the deadline.
Could you run a check down there to the
So
planning?
if it was due on yesterday, today would be the day we need to open that.
That's what I'm
That-
Could
thinking.
you,
Or do we want to put it on the agenda for next week?
I don't know, I think. But I'm not sure.
We can open them.
Take it down there to her. I'll give you that.
You can find
If I
it.
need to go buy
That's
that,
what you find.
I'm good with
want to get out. I guess I do, brother. I'll
that.
shut
I'll
off.
take this back over there, so.
You got a pocket knife, Gerald? Is there a liquor opener on the table still? Yeah. Right here. Thank you, bud.
I'm sorry.
Worked at Burrow, Illinois, Fager, McGee.
That's a big company, isn't it?
Well, I can't really tell you.
Look at it. I've seen the names around. Jason, on those specs, did it say how much to cut point? Or just building?
I just told them the building.
The whole thing?
Yeah, that's what I've been telling everybody, you know. I got guys that are asking me, well, you got the limestone, you got this, you got that, and I just told them the whole building, that's always been my answer, the whole building, cause I don't want any confusion. And, there's been actually multiple, well, I don't wanna bid my way and somebody else bid their way, and
Right.
I'm bidding more work, and it makes my bid come in high, and.
Right. Yeah, we can't have that.
Well, the first one's from Fager McGee in the amount of $277,290.
Tuck point the whole building?
Scope of work, it says, grind mortar joints in Tuck Point, Massac County Courthouse building, approximately 14,000 square feet. Cut out and replace miscellaneous damaged brick to match existing. Mortar color to match existing. Miscellaneous stone patch to match existing. Clean the entire building exterior with 600 detergent. Repair any landscaping damaged as a result of this work. Clean up. Prevailing wages for Massac County are included in this proposal, it says. Not included, building permit fee, utility fees, shift work, overtime work, construction toilets, water, heat, electricity, any other items not specified, any unforeseen conditions.
Why they didn't, like that taller, why would that be a big deal? Well, now, we're not accepting anymore now.
Well, not for the time being, we're not.
Okay.
We have the right to reject any.
Well, what, Jason, where did it say, the cutoff date is today?
Yeah, that's what it said.
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, October 31st, and then Monday.
Well, shouldn't be shift work or overtime work, could there?
We'll just put that in there in case there ever was, there'll be additional charge as well.
All right, so I thought it'd be more than that.
Second one is from Evans Mason Incorporated.
Is that the one that you and I talked to? Remember that guy that came in?
I remember, I don't believe so. Springfield, Illinois, this one is.
That guy was a man, I believe.
Yeah. Their total cost of work is $537,068. Cleaning of entire building, including all stone, brick, and concrete surfaces, tuck point all brick and stone joints, including caulking of gaps and cornice stones, waterproof all brick and stone, limestone patching, limestone replacements, painting of existing steel intels, step repairs at 3 locations, in other words. Well, I don't know, how bad is our other steps? The worst ones is going into the,
That's the worst one, going into the judges or the
Judge's chamber.
treasurer area.
exclusions, all power, water, and access to the exterior and roof areas provided by the owner.
See, I don't, but this one says anything about portion of the building. But more or less,
Look at it.
look at it.
So just 2 bids total that were received?
Just 2 bids as of this morning.
Well, the other guy didn't do it.
Well, he was one asking the most of the questions.
Yeah. And he, well, he just wanted to say it, remember, and didn't want to touch on.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know, I had another gentleman ask, I showed him, we even got up on the roof, he was saying basically that a lot of the work, the whole building don't need tuck point, and he wanted to do it, time and materials, that'll save you money. Well, that's not, I mean, that's, I sure can't approve that, cause that's not what we put out.
You know, this morning I was up in the large courtroom, back here where we have so much damage, there in the bathroom
Yep.
area. The bricks may be leaking because that plaster is separated from the wall like 2 inches. Real heavy plaster, but like 1 inch thick, and it just bowed out. Which, well, I mean, it could be running from the roof, but it kinda indicated that,
Coming in that way.
yeah.
Well, I think, best of my recollection, we got 60 days to, you know, their bids have gotta be good for 60 days. So, think on it, I guess you'd say.
Just like show them the state's attorney.
Juanita, you got a safe place in your office, you can hide those, or put them away, not hide them, but I hate for somebody coming here and clean up or something, if we leave them in here, don't you, Jason?
This guy here says 50% own forces, 50% subcontract excavating.
Well, we're not doing a heck of a lot of excavating.
Well, what the